Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a nice Friday and gearing up for the weekend. I'm actually here in Northfield at our flip house. So we just put this on the market a few weeks ago. And in that time, I've actually had some time to think and reflect. And I've realized something. Something I think I need to share with you guys because I think you'll find it very helpful and interesting. It has absolutely nothing to do with this house. I've realized that I've done a horrible job of keeping you guys updated on what's going on in the personal care industry. So, you may or may not know, I became a consultant for Beautycounter at the end of January, which was ironically the same exact time my husband and I closed on this house. So in these past 8 months, my mind, time, and energy has really been dedicated to this project. So I've had a few weeks now to think, reflect, and I feel like I need to make up for some lost time, okay? Because I've done a few Facebook posts and I've had a few socials with some close family and friends, but I really haven't gotten the word out and I really haven't been doing my job because at Beautycounter, as a consultant, our job is first and foremost to educate you guys. We are educators, right? And so prior to joining Beautycounter, I was a math teacher. I taught middle school and high school math for 7 years. So I figured it'd be a seamless transition into becoming a consultant for Beautycounter. All right, so here we are, and I'm feeling like I need to make up for some lost time. So I'm feeling like the most effective and efficient way to inform you guys is kind of combine my teaching background with my newfound Beautycounter background. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little math quiz. All right, and it's not hard, okay? How it's gonna work is I'm gonna give you guys a series of questions and I wanna see how close you can get to the actual answer. All right, so the first one's kind of a warm up. Okay, so first one is, before you leave your house, how many products do you use per day? All right, so I wanna think of your morning routine. You wake up, you get out of bed, you take a shower. All right, we got shampoo, conditioner, soap, maybe some body wash. We're gonna brush our teeth, toothpaste. Okay, think about that routine, what comes next, okay? Also, think about if you're like me, you might have a 21-month at home who maybe needs a tub in the morning, he's definitely gonna need a diaper change, and then possibly even some diaper rash cream. All right, so think about your morning routine and how many products you use per day before you walk out that door. All right, have your answer? All right, my guess is it was somewhere between 6 and 12 products. All right, on average, or the average American uses between 6 and 12 products before they even walk out the door. All right, so that was just a little warm up to get your mind in gear and get focused kind of for the rest of the questions. Okay, when was the last time Congress passed a major law regulating the cosmetics industry? So you're thinking of a year here. When was the last time, and what year was the last time Congress passed a major law regulating the cosmetics industry? All right, so your answer should be in the form of a year, and the actual answer is 1938. All right, 1938. We are currently in 2017. If you're like me, your parents were not even born in 1938, okay? And that's over 79 years ago. That's over 79 years ago. It's the last time that Congress passed a major law regulating the cosmetics industry. All right, that should make you think a little bit right there. Okay, next question. We have introduced 85,000 chemicals into commerce since World War II. What percent of these do you think have been tested for safety on human health? All right, so you're thinking about a percentage. What percent of those 85,000 chemicals that have been introduced into commerce since World War II have actually been tested for safety on human health? All right, have your answer? So it's actually less than 20% have been tested for safety on human health, which means roughly 80% have not been tested, which means we have no idea of approximately 68,000 chemicals out there that have been introduced to commerce that we don't really know what effect they have on our bodies. All right, that's some pretty scary stuff right there. All right, this next question is actually really appropriate because we just finished up the month of October, which was Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So here's the next question. several decades ago, 1 in 20 women were diagnosed with breast cancer in the US. Today, 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. What percent of these women have a genetic link to the disease? All right, so what percent of those 1 in 8 women have a genetic link to the disease? Meaning they have some sort of family member, relative, parent, sister that also had breast cancer. So what percent? All right, got your answer? Okay, the answer is actually 10%. All right, only 10% have a genetic link to the disease, which means 90% really had no idea they were about to get breast cancer, which is actually really scary because they had no link to it, right? So what we're seeing today is kind of a lot more environmental factors coming into play with all these diseases on the rise. Okay, so we're only talking about 10% who know they've got a genetic link to breast cancer, which is really scary. Okay, last question. The European Union has banned over 1,400 ingredients in their personal care products. How many do you think that the US has banned? All right, so European Union has banned over 1,400 ingredients. How many do you think the US has banned? All right, 1,400 versus, what do you think? All right, this is gonna come to a shock to you, okay? The answer is actually 30, okay? The US has only banned 30 ingredients in their personal care products, okay, versus the European Union, which is currently at over 1,400. I think it's pretty close to 1,500 right now. I know Canada is closer to 600, so they're doing a little bit better than us, okay, but still not great. So this leads me to what is called the Never List. All right, the Never List. This is a concept that Beautycounter has come up with. Actually, our founder, Greg Renfrew, which is a side note, I highly, highly suggest you take a few minutes and Google her. Greg Renfrew, this is her name, so it's spelled. She's our founder. She founded Beautycounter in March of 2013. Okay, she's a serial entrepreneur. She's awesome. She does a great job of explaining what we're all about. Take a few minutes, Google her, watch some videos. It's worth your time. So back to the Never List. Here it is. It's got a bunch of ingredients that we vow never to use in any of our products, meaning Beautycounter will never put any of these products, approximately 1,500 of them, any of these ingredients, approximately 1,500 of them, into our products, okay? So we're very transparent. We wanna make sure we have quality and performance in all of our products, so that's why we adhere to this Never List. All right, so I thank you for staying with me to the end of this. I know that was long and probably a little bit longer than you thought, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of homework if you're up for it. So what I want you to do is go into your shower, your bathroom, your vanity, wherever it is you keep your personal care products, makeup, shampoo, soap, etc. And I want you to take them out and I want you to have the Never List with you. Okay, you can download on your phone, I'll put a link to it. And I want you to see if you can compare. Look at the label, actually read it, okay? Read it and see if any of these ingredients are on the labels of any of the products that you use every day, maybe twice a day. All right, this is a really important thing to do. I'm gonna give you a little incentive too. So the first person to respond in the comments with the number of products they found with ingredients from the Never List on them, I'm gonna send you a nice little gift courtesy of Beautycounter. Okay, I'll send it personally to your mail, your house, apartment, wherever it is you live. So that's your homework. I'm also gonna give myself some homework because I've done such a horrible job of keeping you guys updated. I'm gonna meet you guys back here next Friday with another video, some more information to keep you guys going. And also, if you need some help with that homework, you wanna download this app. It's a really great app, EWG, Environmental Working Group. Download the app. You can actually scan your products into it. You can type them in, and they'll give you a rating on how safe they are from 1 to 10. So it's a really nice app to have. Definitely convenient also when you're shopping in the store to scan barcodes too. So EWG app. All right, guys, I thank you for staying with me to the end. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a nice, safe weekend, and I'll see you back here next Friday. See ya.